She has stolen.
Hey, we're getting into draft. I need to switch things up. Hold up. There. Faku versus Team Moon. Eh, right there. Okay, Grog is getting banned out. It says Viego. Let's make sure we got the stream title right. Is this round 2 still? Party game, Peter. A little faster. Need to go play. Oh, true. Lethal Company. A fun game. Yeah, Singe, Viego, Aatrox, all pretty typical bans against them. Against Faku. Jinx first pick. Yep. Good champion. Good champion. Zeri in response. Right. Renekton being hovered. Go over to Peter. It's pretty blind pickable top lane champion that they can just kind of. There's really not much you can. Not too many great picks into Renekton. There are a few, but Renekton will always be pretty good, like 1 through 11. Kindred pick for Babels as well. Camille being picked up for either camper on duty, or it can be flexed into support for game name Wii. If it's being picked this early, I'm pretty sure they want to use it as a flex pick. It wouldn't make too much sense for them to pick it this early and not try and flex it around. And Sejuani. Sejuani makes me think that Camille might be towards top lane. Because Sejuani Camille, good combo. The auto reset from Camille can help guarantee the stun a lot quicker. More bans coming out. Taking away Nico, taking away that surprise factor. There goes Jax. I think that's a fine ban. Yone also getting banned out. Taken away from Munixie. I believe he is a... Oh, right! I believe Typhon is actually a Camille player. They're not afraid to just throw the... There was one team that in Group A that just really liked to play Camille. They had like a Camille one trick and they just kind of threw him anywhere. I forget if that was Team Moon or someone else. It was probably Team Moon. Anyways, rounding out that comp, we have Veigar and Karma. Karma going support and Veigar going into the mid lane. I'm kind of fine with this Veigar. There's not... You know, he's playing into a relatively mid-range-ish comp. There's... Yeah, the Cage can really stop the Camille, the Alawi, the Sejuani. Zeri has a bit of range and it's a little bit harder to catch her out. Syndra has a little bit longer range on the sun, so it can be a bit annoying, but whatever. But those are the picks, I suppose. Picks, I suppose.
The spear would find your back.
And, yeah.
I hear.
So I'll set up the good old-fashioned prediction. Place your bets. Team Faku versus Team Moon. It's going to be Renekton versus Alawi. Alawi is just generally a very annoying champion. So, yeah, it's annoying. And it will be a Camille support paired with the Zeri. I don't really like that pairing too much. It's like, okay. Camille just does have a fair bit of kill pressure in those levels 1 and 2. But Zeri is able to follow up a little bit if she dashes on in. She does have the mobility to like try and follow up on the engage. But I don't exactly like Zeri's first few levels as much. Karma can just look to brawl a bit. Well, not really brawl. That's not exactly what you're looking. You like poke her out a bit. Can definitely get lane control, and if Camille misses E, then it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, here are your picks. We are at it. Losers bracket round 1. Whoever loses gets knocked out of the tourney and gets to just chill for the rest of the semester. The winner of this round will have to face, I believe... Yeah, they'll have to face the loser between Leany and Four Petted Walls and Luke RTG's team. So it'll just be an interesting matchup there. Let's take a look at some of these runes. Some pretty relatively typical stuff. We have Grasp Malawi, Conqueror Renekton. Expecting to go for longer trades there. Aftershock Sejuani, PTA Kindred. These seem pretty typical. First Strike Syndra, yeah, pretty typical. It's actually Fleet Camille, which I think this is a fine adaptation. You're kind of expecting to get poked out a bit by the early Karma mantra cues. So taking Fleet Footwork, I think it's perfectly fine here to try and just stay a bit healthier and then look for these longer range flanking engages later on. Yeah. All in all, it's gonna be a match. Holy. We have 10 points on Faku, Faku, Faku. Dominating the prediction. Come on, someone vote on Team Moon so there are actually stakes in this. So that this one poor person just doesn't lose their points. Or just gain their points back. Needs to have some stakes at least, come on. Alright, well, I guess no one wants to. Oh my, okay, so instead of putting points on Team Moon, so there are any stakes, so it gets refunded if no one bets against you. Oh, I see, okay. Makes sense. Then someone should have bet like 10 points on Team Moon. There are 6.5k points on Faku, 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 come on. Yeah, so much potential to get points there. Didn't take it. We need to see if any chat's going on. Nothing so far. Dawn, don't come top. Yep, there should be a little bit of contact here. They're just going to look at each other. It shouldn't be too much. Oop. We can't. Oh, fuck, right. Okay. In-game. There we go. Keep forgetting to do that. Thank you, Ma. Nothing happened. Tinder just got first strike gold. And that's about it. Okay, we're able to get a ward into the top red buff right there. That's nice. And we have some blue side pings to see John kinda telling his team where he's gonna try and path. Unfortunately for him, his plan's not exactly going to go to plan. He wanted to do his buff into the enemy red buff, into Krugs, into a gank top. But they sussed it out. They already cleared that ward. Game name Wii. Down here in the bot lane. Probably looking for a... Okay, started W first, so it's going to be passive. I want to see Finn try and get more poke now that they know that Camille is starting W. Camille shouldn't be able to do too much here. So he should just like walk up, get autos, put a ward in the bush. But they need to be careful about that level 2 hot and sour, cool babbles. Taking early control of the top lane, knows his level up timers, gets a nice little trade onto the allow, he's filling up E. And gets a second wave crash game named Mui, level 2 now. It has full bush control. I really would like to see, it might just be me, but just putting a ward in that bush feels nice. It gives you that extra like half a second to prepare for Camille being in. Hot and Sour diving under the turret. Makes a turret shot. Not exactly advised. But also, like, okay, yeah. Finally, they get the ward down. Good dodge on the Syndra stun, but we have S24 wrapping around. Should have been spotted right there, but didn't. Doesn't look like he got spotted by the Karma. We have a pause. Jungle laggy. Looks like it was just a very quick pause. And now they're going to go in. Nice flash from Jinx. Great look from the enemy team to look for that. Right after the pause. It's an E from Camille. And if Camille had landed that, very likely a dead Jinx. It would have been a very quick stun onto her. With the Camille auto reset. Versus Wani. A little bit unfortunate trade right there for Babbles. He actually backed and TP'd back to lane. So now he's back to even health, but it's down TP. Not exactly looking great. Looking for a bit of a dive here, but okay. Not exactly advisable. Been taking a good chunk of damage after getting hit by the Camille, but now in-name Wii getting kind of snared up by the Jinx and the Karma root. Now just getting range diff. In-name Wii might have to burn. Doesn't even have flash still. Able to just walk on out. Then missing. Well, missing the cage, but also dodging out on the Syndra stun. Curiously, in-name Wii is actually just going to stay for this wave right here, trying to get a little bit more gold, pause it, freeze it right outside of the tower, and then it's going to look back. It's going to come out with a slight XP advantage. So should hit 6 a little bit quicker, I believe. One Sour. Very nice position in the lane, but it's going to start slow pushing into Alawi. So they're going to, yep, there are pings onto the grubs. So he's going to use this pressure with these waves building up top. And right when Kindred is going to go for those grubs, he's going to crash it into the turret. So there should be like a wave and a half, 2 waves hitting the tower, and Alawi just can't move. It won't be able to respond to that, so it should just be free grubs. We also see the Karma moving up to these grubs as well. Meanwhile, S24 down bot, Jinx is playing really quite safe. I think they're sussing this out though, and they're going to move over to this dragon. Knowing there's no contest, Karma is on her way back down to bot lane. Really nice dash in, dash out from the next end. Stun. Ooh, gets grabbed up though. I'm just thinking that Camper does not have the damage to kill the Spirit, and guesses correctly. Victorian getting jumped on by the enemy team is going to get killed right here. Kill goes over to Zeri. First blood. But now we have a possible dive coming out top lane. Camper on duty. No mana. Does have flash, and John able to flash, well, not able to flash on out, but instead gets executed. So overall, relatively fine. Still, I think it's a positive trade over to Team Moon here. Zeri getting that kill is pretty big. And it was a first blood as well. It's going to accelerate this Zeri to try and go toe-and-toe in this against this hyper carry Jinx. Zehan getting a very nice trade onto Moonixie, but he's getting low himself. Both. Okay. Nice solo kill over to them on Unixie, not really calculating both their damage properly there. Kindred on this scuttle is able to smite it away. Novidin, not fast enough fingers. Something is going... I've played this matchup 17 times in solo queue. Ward, he's building up a bit of a slow push up and top. From Duty, claiming to have never played this matchup, but Babbles, he really has been showing that he is knowledgeable in this matchup. Going for really quick trades, not even going for some there to try and not allow Alawi to get the Spirit. If Alawi lands the E, that's generally what makes Alawi win the trade overall. Nice dodge onto that. Good ulti, only one extra tentacle from the Alawi ulti, and this should be Alawi going down. Alawi does have flash, actually. Ooh, sour! 1v1 by the Alawi. Playing into the Alawi tentacles. But Kindred on her way up. Alawi doesn't have her ulti. And her ability turns from a little bit lessened. That being said, that was... Yeah, the Kindred just didn't play that well there. I'm not sure... Okay, the Kindred probably just didn't have vision of the bush. It was a little bit hard. The lash burned from the Jinx. Both summoners burned from both ADCs and both ults exchanged as well, but advantage, I believe, actually should go towards, yep, game name Wii, looking a little bit, but actually pulls the mantra Q away. Finn is full HP. Should deter them a little bit, but regardless. Okay, Hot and Sour kind of playing a little bit... A little bit too close to fire. Bolted up, has to burn his flash to get on out. And stun lands onto the Veigar. Ooh, and no counter stun in return. With this pressure, Camper on duty should be able to get wave into the turret. That might be a kill angle over onto Zahin. Yep. One more auto would have done it. Explode his flash to get on out. King's onto this fight over here. Game name Wii failed to E over to the wall, forced the flash instead. That is a pretty big tool gone from this Camille, though. Sour, fresh off of the back, tries to trade a little bit. Hey! Ooh, just out on the Jinx ulti. That is going to be once again trade of objective. Camper on duty pops the ulti, but Hot and Sour once he has learned this time. Camper on duty the first bout around, and instead dies once more, unable to get into auto range apparently. It's twice now where Mr. Hot and Sour has outplayed himself, I believe. What is Peter doing? That's what I'd like to know. Canceling autos. He played that fight better than his previous one. He was actually playing away from the tentacles, waiting for his cooldowns up, and then he canceled an auto and dived under the turret. So it looked good, and then it didn't. Yep. Grubs 3-3. Dragons 1-1. It's going to be an Ocean Soul. There's a party going on mid. 3 hovering around there. Vhagar, smartly. Ooh. Yep, able to suss it out. Does have the ward in the bush, knowing that Sejuani's there. Probably didn't know the heal was there. This side being a little bit cautious of where this heal is. Thinks he's in the bush. Nice RQ onto game name wave, punching him out a little bit. Ooh, TP coming from Syndra. They want to fight here. Game name Wii does have Aug. This should be a dead Jinx right here. Finn should just get on out. Should have just left the Jinx to die, but instead has to burn heal and flash. Camper on duty, casual 2v1 up there. Can't burn his ulti either. This Karma trying to thin out the wave a little bit, but they're looking for a dive angle. Gets stunned up. Just gets taken down. Finn not really recognizing that this is a very real dive angle. Just needed to back away from that turret completely. Nice Jinx Rocket, claims the kill onto the Camille. No shutdown or anything, but still a kill is a kill. With that run, Vhagar was actually able to get quite a bit of tower damage onto mid. Stunned up now. Shouldn't be taken down. Syndra doesn't have ulti. He shouldn't be in threat of death. That being said, I want to look to back and if he gets stunned up one more time. It's looking a little bit dicey for him. Nice dodge out on the Wowie E. Only spawns one tentacle, so now there are fights over on both sides. Tyrion just getting ganked by... Yep, the Sejuani and just taken down. Kind of expected right there. Then diving back on him. Really not accomplishing much against this Alawi, and now Alawi just able to get the E off. This Renekton is in dive range. If he gets W, Q. Ooh, dodged out on the E. Actually playing this kind of fine, but this time, Camper kind of showing him how it's done. That will picking up the kill after turning off his Herald right there. But they know Herald is being done. They're trying to move on over Nick V. Use him, does land the stun. Able to claim the Herald and pick up the eye. So not much more should be going on there. Dragon coming up in 30 seconds. Should see Renekton walking on over there immediately. Yep. That's exactly where he should be. Going on over. Only problem is if they're looking to fight this Zeri is on 2 items. It's going to be bad. On the upside though, that Alawi is going to be moving over to top. There is a slight window here, except you don't really have that great engage except for just run at them or Renekton get a nice flank. So it's really quite hard for Faku to engage onto this Zeri. They don't have great lockdown. They need to play the vision game rather well in order for it to happen or rely on a mistake from the enemy team. Which Rebels being pop the ulti. Safety with it. Pops him back a little bit. Now he needs to back off and go towards top. This Alawi is just pushing the wave. Actually, they recognize Alawi is keeping on in. They actually didn't really allow it. Ooh, nice stun from the S24 onto the Jinx, and this just should be a wipe here. Zehem going down as well. 2 kills over from there. Finn falls next. Babbles going down. Everyone's just falling here. It was just, yeah, that's... It's not very good. We're down in items. They let the Alawi TP in, so the advantage of Renekton being there right at the start didn't exactly matter, and Sejuani got a great blink off, able to connect her ulti onto the Jinx there. So this just propelled Team Moon up 7 to 8 gold. Putting them tier 2 down bot, all of which going over to Zeri. Game name Wii is working on this mid lane turret here. Potentially be made on the Alawi, but honestly the Alawi might be able to 2v1 them, so they're not even going to try and look for it there. Just taking the Gromp. Ooh, nice stun onto the Syndra. A little bit more, but Seraph pops. Nice, the one shot from Veigar's Spirit. Being stolen from the Renekton. And he's gonna lose half of his HP. Covering on the Alawi a little bit, making sure nothing happens there. Let me die, and they should be able to get this here. Some all going off, and they actually have no minions. That one. Moving on up to defend the turret. It's his turn now. Range champion should be able to fare better against Alawi. Not if he misses literally everything though. Dodge out on the potential mid from game name Wii. Dodging back under the safety of his turret right there. And yeah, Peter is not having fun in this matchup whatsoever. Takes half his health from his spirit being taken. Nice prediction Kemper on duty. Knows that Hot and Sour is gonna Eon out. This should be the top tier 2 going down solo over to their own duty, and this is just so much gold going into their pockets. And they have Faku just don't have any vision onto Baron. No clue what's going on over there. They're going to be walking in blind, and that's really not what you want to be doing against this team. Then, okay, game room wave. No one is caught in the jungle. Dragon spawning in 50 seconds. I don't actually know. I kind of want to see Team Moon start setting up around this dragon. They should know that they just gave up all that control over to Team Faku over to Baron. So that should mean that there aren't any wards over on the bot side for Team Moon. just by sending Salawi on top, she's going to drag at least 2 people to deal with her. And everyone else can go towards this dragon. I think it's a little bit fine for her. Okay. This is a rather late back from the Camille. Unless there was something big to buy, it was just a time at. I guess trying to refresh the wards. I would have liked to see the Camille back a lot earlier to refresh those wards instead. Because now you're behind on tempo. And it's now a 4v3 around the dragon pit. Malawi is just going to knock on the inhibitor turret. Faku is making the call that they want to fight this for better or for worse. Nice done from the center. The caught in the cage. Ooh. Renekton onto the Syndra, but doesn't get her. The Syndra falls to the Veigar. Finn being locked up by the Camille. Zehan being shot at by the Zeri, and this Jinx is just hightailing it on out there, but being chased by Zeri. Zeri catching up. Should be able to catch him. Jump is right there. Tired Korean. Will be falling soon. Battles. Guys will follow. Brings the ulti to just buy a little bit of time. Mess up their tempo a slight bit. Yeah. Closer fight than last time. But still a 4-for-2 in favor of Team Moon. I want to know. Okay. So I have heard that apparently as support Camille you should be maxing E first. As support Camille. Because when it's like, you know, lane Camille you should be actually maxing Q first. Which does make a bit of sense. A lot of your trading is reliant on that E, so bringing that cooldown lower is very nice. And most of the time you're only getting one rotation of Q off. In a bot lane fight at least. Now, on over to Faku shift is over to the Baron now. Once again, I want to see Alawi going over to bot lane instead. Alawi brings at least 2 people to deal with her. And if no one goes to deal with her, they can just peel back off the Baron. Nice stun onto Renekton. He's just dead. Zeri jumping on in. Mabel will soon fall. Doesn't have the ulti to keep him alive. Zehan trying to do what he can. Stuns up the Sejuani. Gets him low a little bit, but would it be enough? That's just 2 going over towards namely getting a bit overzealous there. He just gets taken down immediately. Going in without the help of his team. I think Faku doing their darndest to try and fight back here. Making that initial 2-for-1 in favor of Team Moon over to a 2-for-2. Ties it up, and when you're on the down, when you're down in gold, down in objectives, just on the losing side, and even trade is pretty much everything you can ask for. Great punish from Team Faku. Wait, what was that? What was that? I swear there was like a bird there. Tables is going in really quite deep, way ahead of kind of line of scrimmage where you're minions kind of say you can be. Pretty big potential for him to get jumped on right there, but able to avoid making confrontation. Yeah, the other team has gone for this Baron. A little bit of setup. Now Dragon coming up in 30 seconds. Zeri and Sejuani. A little bit of late reset coming out of the Kindred. I believe Camille's just going to be fixing that wave finish, getting a push there. And once again, Camille's just backing kind of late on the tempo here. There's only 5 seconds from the Dragon. You shouldn't be backing. You should stop that recall and be here for the team. Dragon. Okay, HP. Walking on in. Might go to the Sejuani, but now Faku all stuck in the Dragon pit. Someone's going to have to fight it out, someone's going to have to burn, and that's Camper on duty going down so low, but in exchange, Karma goes down instead, the only one... Actually, no, Karma had Flash, actually tried to flash over the wall, but doesn't do so quick enough and still falls. A little bit strange there, they tried walking in, but they kind of forced themselves into a pigeonhole, getting flats on wall sides and feel comfortable walking back out the way they came from. Now, Team Moon up on Soul Point. Once again, I want to see Camper going towards spot. It takes at least 2 to deal with him. And meanwhile, the rest of the team can start playing towards this middle top side. Getting vision down there, denying vision. And then just starting up the Baron. They seem just a little bit allergic to it. They've had setups before, but just didn't quite play the map properly. Especially with Alawi having TP. I just want to... Okay, they're trying to catch out here. So this pick should mean they get... That's another possibility, I guess. Just rely on the enemy team to make a mistake. Things going down exactly where they should walk in order to contest this Baron. We're going to see a fight here. Camper on duty does hit the Spirit onto Finn. Game name Wee jumping on in. Finn 2 HP. Game name Wee soon to follow. Babels compound DPS knife. Dawn onto the Zeri. And Camper on duty trying to walk about, but he's getting kited left and right. Except he flashes on in. Tired Korean able to get a kill onto the Syndra. Now it's Camper on duty versus down. 1 for 1. Well, 1v1. The end. Great Baron defense. 4 kills all in that without their top laner. Great cage from Zehan. Terrific defense from that team. So Camper's looking for this mid lane and might actually get it because no one is there to defend it. Yeah, despite being down 7k gold about like 15 minutes ago, they've still kept it around that same level, which is what you kind of want to see. It means their gold lead hasn't increased. You're in the same sort of state as before, except once you get into these later games, the item difference the gold difference doesn't mean as much as before. It'll mean something. It's still 7k gold. Alright. we finally see Camper on Duty moving towards the bot lane. It's not something that they can really respond to super well. Now, okay. They're instead setting up for this dragon here, which is a play. However, we do see Faku responding with a potential Baron take. He's going to take down game name Lee, their main source of engage, and this start on the Baron. Dabble, hot and sour, is going to TP back. Unity, great flank angle. And Camper on Duty is going to elect to stay down bot side, take the bot lane inhibitor, and red team is going to respond with Soul. Faku has to recall and match this and run straight over to Dragon. Nixie, I'm not sure why he went top lane. He should have ran with his team over to bot. Unless he's planning to do a TP. Okay, he's planning to back and TP. I would have rather him just back or rotate with the rest of his team, but he has to burn TP now. Otherwise he's going to be late to the party. And this dragon getting ever so lower. Dragon's side 3-3, and now they're turning to 5 Babbles. Flashing on in. Python taken down. Novaden down to half. Camper on Duty. Hits 3 with his ulti though. And burning them all down. Getting one shot by the Syndra. Now tired Korean with the rockets. Trying to go for this Syndra and does get stunned up by her. A little bit trouble. Babbles to ulti and save himself. But game name weak. Diving on in, trying to get a return kill, but instead triple kill going over to hot and sour. TP down mid lane. He's trying to get an inhibitor right here. They are clawing their way back into this game. Large macro mistakes coming out of Team Moon. Kind of really lost on what to do in this mid game. Kind of showing up late to the dragon. Not syncing their back timers. Not properly utilizing the power this Alawi has. And how much they need to draw. And they're just hitting the Nexus turrets. One of them is down, the second one down as well. They don't have Kindred ulti, they're trying to auto down this Nexus. Python goes down! They're just hitting Nexus. That's game 1 over to Faku. Great comeback victory, still down 7 kills and just now even in gold. Terrific comeback from them. Alright. Pretty crazy game 1. Great comeback victory from Faku. See, it's kind of just a Jinx stiff. Jinx ADC is apparently a better role than top lane. I still think they just didn't play that macro well from Team Moon. Overall, good. Great comeback. Yeah, what just happened? Lose the early game to give the enemy team false hope. That's what I'd say happened. I need to fix these colors. I need to change the colors of this overlay. It's too dark. The blue is blending in. But yeah, Jinx diff, I guess. Still down kills. Yeah, Team Moon really just, they didn't. Alawi was always same side as the upcoming objective, and only a few times. The one time where Alawi wasn't same side as objective, the enemy team, the Camille kind of just caught, and Team Moon had no clue what to do with them contesting Baron. So they kind of just lost. They needed to make that move like 3 objectives prior. They had no clue how to play out that mid late game. Look, Peter, like I said, give the enemy team false hope. Lose early to give the enemy team false hope. Elshin law. Right, looks like they will be electing to stay on the same side as before. Great for me, I don't have to change much about the overlay. Yeah. Yeah, overall, most of Faku's mistakes were just small micro mistakes. They played the macro relatively well. It was a great Baron angle after catching out the Camille. Brought them within striking distance, unbeknownst to the enemy team of the game. And I don't know, if I'm Team Moon, I'm not entirely sure what to really change up. You still just take away the only thing you maybe change is the Jinx, but if you change up the Jinx and you give up Aatrox or Singed or one of the various bands for the draft, but I don't know, it's up to them. Need to get into draft lol. There we go. Readying up on draft. Pantheon, still banned away. Don't want any team on that. I think these are still the same band. Overall. Yeah, they don't want to deal with Malawi anymore. Funny champion. Get it out of here. They will be giving up Zyra, though. I don't think game name we really play Zyra. So I think that's fine to give up. Team Moon trying to make decisions here. Do they ban the Jinx or do they give Fables? Oh, okay. Okay, that Nico is a Viego. So they're keeping same bans. Only thing changed up is an Alawi ban in place of Zyra. Same first 2 picks, Jinx into Zeri. What will the 2 pick be? Camille is still left open and can go over to game name Wii once again. going to pick Sejuani here instead. Not opting into Camille just yet. No, Faku believe that Vhagar is the pick to go right here. I believe it was a big part of their victory last game. There were some very nice cages that stunned up key members and really brought these fights closer and closer. Now, what will Nick Z respond with? Viego is still left open. They're going to pair Yumi up with Zeri. The good old Zeri-Yumi combo. Demo ban? What the? That's not tank on the enemy team. That's camper on duty. Now that Zeri has been picked alongside Yumi, I would like to see some sort of lockdown for Zeri. So it's going to be significantly harder to kill this Zeri now. That being hovered. It's an interesting one. I don't particularly like this though. Mordekaiser. Olaf counterpick into Mordekaiser. Interesting. I can see the Olaf being fine here. Oh, I'm tired. They do have an enchanter in Yumi, but Yumi's kind of just going to be tied to Zeri. I don't really... Like, sure, Team Moon has an enchanter, but it's kind of like a fake enchanter.
Life is too short for fear.
That being said, the Olaf... 30 levels is definitely better than Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Olaf is a Mordekaiser counter. If you're ulted, you can't bring him into the Shadow Realm. that goes, I'm going to get some water.
Chaos will follow.
Yes, sir!
I do not tolerate cowardice.
You think I am the one to fear?
Alright, I am back. Let's take a look at some of these runes. Pretty typical stuff up top. Conqueror, Conqueror. The Aftershock. Yeah, these kind of staying the same overall. Summoner's Spellbook on Yumi. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure why you would take Spellbook on Yumi. I think Aerie is a perfectly fine choice. But to each their own, I suppose. We're gonna get into game. There is no annoying Alawi champion this time. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if Peter knows how to auto attack. And it looks like Vhagar's forgot to start any items.
Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Wait, nothing too fishy going on this game. Just a ward onto the Raptors pit. Relatively standard starts. Peter, turn the minions slightly faster. Playing for that level 2. Very nicely. Is going to hit level 2 soon, and is going to look for a save there. After he hits that. No, respecting the Olaf. Very good early game champion. Don't really want to tussle with him too much. Okay. Popping the ghost. I'm taking a bit of damage from it. No stun onto Venom, but he hits level 3. Let's see. I don't exactly want that. Gets stunned up. Should take a little bit of damage there, but still early game. Vhagar can't really do too much. Oh. Soraka doesn't really have anything that can punish this unit. Instead of Soraka, I really would have liked to see like a Nautilus right here. That gives you a little bit more point and click against this mobile, this area champion. Up a little bit there. Faster than Auto is able to get the return kill, but jumps back in towards the Sejuani. That's a mistake. And it's going to cost him his life. Novaden going to push out this wave to crash it into the turret. Now the wave isn't in the most ideal spot for Hot and Sour. Should be able to get back to catch at least some of it. For a little bit of an invade, there's a tussle with the Sejuani over on the Grom. Jumps on over, right into the face of Sejuani. Not exactly advisable, especially when the Zeri can kind of just follow up immediately and Novaden. Going to fall over to this Jinx. Jinx, catch out the Zeri, blows the exhaust on him as well. Overall, I actually like that trade. Aggressive look from Babels, but does get a kill over onto this Jinx, accelerating him a little bit. Typhon 1 HP. Sandra really wants the back, but Yumi keeping him alive. Now Jinx and Soraka should be able to push in this wave. They miss a cannon wave. There was a ping out onto the dragon though. They might. Okay, no, instead they're looking at this grub. 3 grubs over to Miss Kindred. Jump gets interrupted with Olaf. Oh, tries to jump on him. He needs a flash. Jumps over the wall. Syndra is here though. Level 4 Kindred, level 6 Syndra. Forced him out. And he's just going to trade the blue buff instead. Lead over to Sejuani. Let's see, walking up a little bit too far though. This is a central angle for Sejuani, but yep, no, too close to turret. Looking onto the Zeri here, misses the Flame Chomper, but now trying to get onto him. Blows the exhaust from the Yumi. They're just jumping over that wall now, thinking they go onto this dragon. They want to contest. Zeri doesn't have 6. No 6s on either spot lane here, but now Zeri just kind of running on in. Babel fighting off a little bit more than he can chew and is going to fall immediately now. Still going over to Zeri. Nice flash out of the sun from the Soraka. And this is going to be the dragon going over the side of Team Moon. Tower. Nice dodge from the axe. Starting to look a little bit strong. Has 2 kills under her belt. Is down 15 CS though, which is roughly the same as a kill. I would have liked to see Jinx do boot step though. It really helps with pushing these waves and helps with these longer range marksmen. Try and play that line. Especially against Zeri, where you can actually dodge the auto attacks too. Oh. Gorkana, silence stops her W for 5 seconds. That's... I kind of want to think that. I feel like it's true. But... I also wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the case. Because part of me thinks it's just hard CC that stopped Yumi from jumping, as opposed to, like, any, and I'm not sure if silence counts as that. If W, like, actually triggers for the root, then yeah, it definitely stops it for 5 seconds. Ninjas into fighter mode. Yeah, that's a thing. Level 6 from Babels. Camper on duty. Babels dive is coming. Novidin, nice ulti onto Babels. Going to catch him out. Babels doesn't pop the R to save his fellow teammate. Going to try and use it selfishly against Novidin here. Babels finally popping it, but it's a little bit too late. Too little, too late. Good fall. Babels gets the second part of his W off and aims to kill. Gohan, keep a little stun, keep a little damage. Not much more than that. How much gold are these bot lanes sitting on? Like, has to be like, okay, yeah. Jinx is sitting on 1800 gold. Zeri just back in bot. Looks like Camper is going to elect into a Ravenous Hydra instead of a Stride Breaker. It's going to be better in the 1v1 for sure. But it's going to give him a little bit less power to try and run down Zygar or Jinx or Kindred. So I'm a little mixed on it. If I was going with Hydra build, I would like to see him try and side lane it a little bit more. Only problem is, he wasn't really doing that all that okay. And senses the dive coming, kind of just bonks. Mordekaiser down. Peter not really respecting the possibility there. Zehan, you're at 300 HP. You're gonna die. Oh, nice. Actual Flash is going to get the return kill. It was all a bait the entire time. Nicely played from Zehan. Knows he had Flash. Knows he can just outplay the potential dive. Seraph now. Sour. One camper on duty into the Death Realm. Lie in wait for Babels. Give the kill on over to him as well. Good stack. He has 3 stacks. We'll try and invade and go for this 4th stack over on the Raptors, most likely. Except it's not there. The counter jungling. Meanwhile, with the knowledge that the Kindred is over onto the top side, S24 is going to start up this dragon. It will be their 2nd Drake of the game. They'll have pressure in mid, so there's going to be no contest coming out. Whoa! We do have 6 grubs inside of Faku. It does only matter if they're actually able to hit the first which they're hitting it right now. Grass down onto Camper. There should be no response coming. Good power damage, Camper. Zoned off his tower, losing another player, losing another set of minions. Smartly played. Does delay their tempo a bit, but there's nothing really to play for right there. On Sour, forced to cancel his recall and broke his dose. Now his tempo's a little bit off. Camper on duty should be able to bounce the wave into Hot and Sour's turret, which get a nice wave except Hot and Sour elects to stay and collect that wave, preventing the very nice back. Now Camper on duty looking for a little bit of a dive, looks like calls up Babel. Babel's still in the air. He's on duty. He'll fight his way out of it. Pops to Ragnarok and should just fall right here, giving the kill over to Babel's. Oh, that was Kindred has ghosts. Nice flash coming from the bot lane. Dodge out from Sejuani ulti. If Sejuani ulti connected there, it would have been dash. First turret going over to the side of Hot and Sour. Should be able to stabilize this lane matchup now. Well, very nice from Moonmixie, just perfect tongue zero right there. Takes down the Veigar. I thought he had the upper hand with Syndra in the baby cage, but to no avail. Alright. Next dragon coming up in 2 minutes. I want to see things going on. We currently have Zeri being strong side. Zeri and Sejuani being the strong side of Team Moon. While Kindred is also pretty strong on the other side as well. Jinx, not too far behind, has the Kraken Slayer and the EF sword. And Peter is has a freeze. Trying to suss out. Ooh, Zehan playing a little bit with fire here. Dodges out on the Q. Apples. Just maybe looking for an angle to take on later. The Korean has found his angle. Dueling Flash earlier, now is going to use that to his advantage. Flex a shutdown over to the Zeri, and that's going to be 2 kills for 4-0 Zeri. Not what you want to hear. This Jinx had a bounty from farming, and Zeri collects it. 4-0 Zeri has the Yumi on top. This is a scary Zeri. Very, very scary Zeri. Yumi switched to teleport on Summoner's Spell, but I'm not sure what... Okay, Yumi can... That's an idea. I would have instead liked to see... If Yumi has, like, TP there, I would have liked to see Yumi just back and then TP back to someone on the map. Hot and Sour gets stunned up by Syndra. Novaden has to flash away from the perpetual chase of this Kindred. Once again, Faku. First on the objective. Late back timers, late on the tempo from the Zeri and Yumi causes them to miss out on this dragon. They just got a double kill down top. Why are they letting this happen? Unixie gets put in the Shadow Realm and into the baby. Managed to get out of the baby cage. I didn't exactly predict that too well. Just kind of just letting that dragon go over for free. I don't like the Solstice play on Yumi either. I don't think Game Name Wii plays Yumi. You definitely want to go the one that Soraka has here, and I think in this situation, you're pairing it with Zeri, you want to either Let's check the enemy team. Like, are they scared of the Zeri getting CC'd by Veigar? If so, get a Mikhail's. If not, I'm not sure if Zeri really needs the what's that item? Trellias? You could just opt into an Ardent immediately. Just buff up Zeri as much as possible. That will get stunned up, caught out in the enemy jungle. A little bit unfortunate, but Baby Gage comes down. Zeri stunned up. Dash over the wall, trying to kill man mode here. Entire Korean flashing into the pit to his death. Oh, Abel's caught out. This is team in. Wait for his sin. This is a strong Zeri. They have to recognize that. And on duty, flashes on out. Takes objective on this map. Baron. Why is all the vision down towards bot? No reason for it to be there. There's no objective. You should be playing around this top side. That's where the objective is. That's where if something happens, then you can take something off of it. Bot lane's in mid lane. Mordekaiser, Olaf, there. It's fine for them to be right there. Syndra does have a TP advantage. The red side should try and leverage that. Overload the top side, get the members. Try to get a good angle off. Nice. Close the Yuumi ulti. That's one defensive shield down. Damn, I'm just getting hunted from 0 though. Nice Archangel's shield to block it. Out trying to get this, but it's a little bit too late. Won't be able to find the Syndra. Yep, doesn't cancel the recall. Slow game. Yeah, I'm literally falling asleep here. I'm not. Like, get something to happen, please. Okay, they took a turret. Once again, poor back timings lead to an objective. This time, though, they did get back on the map roughly a minute before Dragon is spawning. So I don't expect any awful back timing to occur, and this Jinx is almost caught out, recognizes that, and backs off. Look at that, Team Moon is actually setting up for the objective with relatively proper back timing, so they can all be here and actually contest. What a crazy concept. This Dragon should go over to them. This Zeri is rather monstrous. Missed Sejuani ulti. That's rather unfortunate. They don't have Sejuani ulti and they don't have Yuumi ulti. That's fairly big. Mordekaiser, first on the rotation. We're going to walk on in here. Use this added pressure to take control of the area. A little bit of a pinch though. Syndra, Yuumi, Sejuani down towards bot. Yuumi is separated from her best friend. And they're just going to start up this dragon now. Mordekaiser is going to take control of the mid lane, and oh my god. Alright, so like they take control of this dragon only to give it all up and give the dragon over anyways. What the fuck? They're so scared to fight. They have this monstrous Zeri. Why is Yuumi just not on? Okay. It's entirely possible that the Yuumi was on the Syndra and Sejuani so that she could get wards in the area. Another given break, please. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, a kill! Zeon one-shots the Syndra! Oh, look, another kill! Babel's face checking into Sejuani Yumi. Except it's not a kill, because it's only Sejuani and Yumi. Oh, would you look at that. This is... Oh my god, Team Moon, you need to work on your, like, dragon calls, man. You're just bleeding objectives. You're up 3 kills, but down in gold. Down 2 towers. You gave up 2 dragons for free. What the fuck? Are you just waiting for Zeri to scale up? Like, she's already 3 items now. She's so strong. Sejuani's 3, 1, and 6. Almost, like, 2.5 items. Incredibly tanky. Incredible frontline. Actually, no MR though. So I think it's top 5 Mordekaiser and Veigar. But like, yeah, like Zeri should just Ghost RE run people down. She's playing so scared. You're 3 items. You're 5-0. Flash is burned by both the Veigar and Syndra. My lord. Alright. 1-3-1. They have Veigar in the side lane, pulling 2 now. Yumi is separated from her best friend. Now they're collapsing onto the Sejuani. I want to see Mordekaiser kind of just ult the Sejuani just to guarantee the kill, and then move over to Baron. Alright, Sejuani dead. Jungler down. Pings onto Baron. Okay. Something's going to happen? And they're going to give it up. No fight, no contest, they don't have their main tanks. They're like, okay, we can't fight this. Well, when are you going to fight? This is the definition of do nothing and lose. Your Zeri is 5-0! You didn't even get the Raptor camps! Wait, yeah, she has a cloth armor! Why are you building GA? No, you need to go full damage! Because apparently, your team is down now! You have a Yumi to pocket you! You don't need to build defensive because you have this fucking Yumi on you! Stop playing so scared! Do something! Why did Sejuani not jump on the Veigar right there? What the fuck? Alright. Something's gonna happen here, right? Right? They're knocking on your Nexus. Gets pulled on in. Okay, Typhon. Kiting around. There. He just jumps off, fucking dies, and there he goes down too. Oh my god, okay, that's... Oh my god. What the hell? What? Faku. What the hell? That's, Your 5-0 Zeri did less damage than the Syndra and Olaf. Why did you... What the fuck? Alright. Alright. Any interviewers?
Hello.
Hello, Peter.
I
So,
introduce myself.
how much did you Venmo the enemy team?
$0, but I must defend myself.
I see. Okay. I'll let you defend yourself. How many autos did you cancel?
Okay. Okay. Okay, this one, you didn't see this one. Nothing happened with this one, okay? This one.
I can't.
Look at me. Like, actually, just look at me. Do you see this?
I'm looking at you. You're not streaming or anything, so I'm just looking at your profile picture.
True. That is true. Okay, I don't have to show you the other one then. No, look at this one. Look at this. This one made me mad.
Okay. Hold on.
Ready? Are you ready for how, like, dude, actually, like, Giga Brain him here, right? Like,
Yeah.
look. I fucking E and Q, poke him out.
Okay.
I space him a little bit. So I bait his skill here, right? Bait his skills.
Okay.
And then watch how I lose. I like completely outplay him.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? I'll slow it down for you. You can see.
Yep.
Watch how I lose.
Okay, you didn't auto right there. You just okay.
And then he goes off the touch when I die. Is that real? I cancel my auto attack? Oh wait, next death.
Oh my.
Next. Oh, this one.
No. Okay. Next step.
Okay. That didn't happen. But you see, this is like what I'm saying. Like,
That.
you know, if I don't misclick on the ground next to him here, I win. No, like,
Yeah. Just like one
it's
more
Joker
auto
for him.
attack
It's
right there.
Look, you can even see me stand still.
You stand
like,
still.
and I don't hit him,
You
like-
waves high to him instead of.
Okay, after this, like, as a top laner, your brain should explode. So, like, honestly, me dying 7 times by the time the game is over, understandable. Like, I cancel one auto attack.
No, yeah, I understand you. I understand you.
Like, you get it, right? That's why I lost the
get
camp
it, I
on
get
duty
it.
top. But I did press W on the Zeri, so I did my job. So who cares? Anyway, back to the interview.
Okay.
Yeah, back to the interview.
You have defended yourself.
Yeah, like, yeah. You can watch me go sicko mode instead while you interview.
Ah, okay.
You know. Oh my god.
Oh, look at him.
Interview
Is
yourself,
this a... Oh, is
This
this
is
the
the-
previous match?
Yeah, this is the previous match.
I see.
You
Oh,
have to be
look
deep-
at him.
You see,
Look at... this is why they banned the Aatrox.
So this what happened this series. Trust. This happened this series.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't go 0-3, 1-3, and I went 4-7. Oh wait.
You went from 1-7 to 4-7.
No. I was 4-4 and I went to 4-7 because I was team fighting. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Agreed.
Let's go with that. You know, history is written by the winners, and you won that series.
Bet. Yeah.
Bet.
I did not go 1-7 in a Goblin Gauntlet match against Kemper on duty.
Did not, in fact, go 1-7 against Camper on duty.
Yeah. So, any questions about the?
So, how did you guys prepare for this match? You definitely knew that.
I actually didn't prepare,
Oh, that's what we love to hear.
and I just banned random champions.
That kind of checks out. I see that Teemo ban.
Typically, back in the day in GG, I would just ban like 3 champions below the age of 18. But since it's like, it should be illegal to play them, in my opinion. It's like my boycott.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand.
But this time around, I just banned like all the annoying champions. You know.
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
hit you with one of those annoying champions game 1 though.
Which this one?
Yeah,
Oh, this one's fine.
the allowed
Okay,
champion.
listen. What happened? John said, I told John, if you come top, allow me die, and then he proceeds to say, okay, I'll vertical, and then he does it vertical, and then he never comes top,
No, he did.
and then I die.
He did come
What do you
top,
know?
and then trades 1 for 1.
One time. He did one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't trade 1-for-1. Yeah.
Well.
Oh, that other time he came top and then stood still and auto attacking the allow. Okay, wait, that one never happened. I erased that one from my brain. That didn't happen actually. That one. No, it did not. No, actually, we can watch how he died. Actually,
Okay.
you will see why it didn't happen because like it can't be real. Like what happened?
All right.
Like actually cannot be real. How he died here, it's actually unbelievable. In fact, like some would say, like the stars had to cross in just the correct way. Like, okay, like just look at him. Just look at him. Just look at this creature.
He's walking up. He's walking up.
Look at it. Look at his mechanics. Look at his mechanics.
He's standing there.
Look
Does
at his
the Q.
mechanics.
Okay. Walks. Qs into the bush, into the tentacles, and dies.
He queues into him. And he stands still. Auto attacks the Alawi for 2 seconds straight while he just gets fucking slammed. And then queues into the bush where both the tentacles are and just dies. Like, you're saying this is my Diamond 2 jungler? This is my... Huh?
Look, in the forum, he said he was plat current rank.
What's up with this is my Diamond 2 jungler? Diamond 2? Question mark? Huh?
Alright.
What's up with that? Yeah, ignore my performance given my rank on the spreadsheet,
Yeah, it's
Diamond 2 jungler griefed me, honestly. Yeah.
You drafted that jungler.
Yeah, but I had to, because it was like...
You
Kinda
first
like-
rounded him.
No... Well, to be fair, I was 16th pick, so...
Fair enough, fair enough.
My first round is basically everyone else's, like, third round.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, you're going to move on into round 2, and you'll be facing the loser of Leany and Four Padded Wolves.
Who's I don't even know who that is. Who's
that's
Padded
Lean
Wolves?
Cuisine's team.
No, who's the other one?
Luke RTG's
RTG's
team. I think that's Boss Sax.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Boss Sax, Matt to you, Tyrannical. Who do you think you'll be facing?
Doesn't matter.
Not really, but who do you want to face?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Honestly, even though I haven't played a ranked game of League of Legends on my main for over 4 months,
Yeah.
now we'd win. And I haven't played a game of League. This was the first game of League I played in like a week.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, wait, I actually don't play League. You know, I'm actually a Roblox player now.
Oh, you're a
I think
Roblox player now.
Yeah, my top game played is Roblox for the past 2 weeks, I think.
That's kind
So
of base.
that is mayhaps why I might be griefing these GG games, but
But like you won, so
you know,
maybe it's helping you.
no, I think we won for other reasons I will not disclose because I'll be in big trouble if I disclose these reasons.
Your
Yeah.
lawyer won't allow it.
Yeah, my lawyer will not allow it. Anyway, so if you could like go easy against me, cause I'm like I play Roblox and I used to be like half the team on this team, so like maybe if you like bandage your like mouse hand to like the table and only use your only wiggle your mouth, like wiggle your your palm to move it. I think that'd be fair. Yeah.
Okay. We'll pass that along to your next opponent.
Yeah, because I don't think it's right that like I'm playing at such a big handicap, not allowing myself to practice and only playing Roblox for like the sake of competitive integrity, and no one else is like doing the same thing.
Is there like a League-esque Roblox server?
A League-esque Roblox server?
You can get your practice through that.
There was actually a Roblox game that is League of Legends. Let me find it. I think it's called the League of Roblox.
That's how you can
The
practice.
League of Roblox. Yo. Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Wait, look, I can show you it. Wait, I put GG General.
GG General,
Wait.
okay?
Okay, can we have GG finals on League of Roblox?
League of Roblox. Show up to the in-person finals playing
And
League
we
of
play
Roblox.
League of Roblox at the LAN PCs.
That would
Yeah.
that'd be big. This is how you determine side selection.
Yeah, we win. You have to win a League of Roblox game. Now, I remember I actually played this game back in the day. That's why I'm so good at League, and I liked it because you could actually stack boots, and there's infinite inventory. So you could buy like 30 different boots and then just run around one-shotting people, and it was
That's
way more fun than
crazy.
League.
That's great.
It was a great game. It was like it's probably one of my favorite Roblox games. Because back in the day, I was kind of Roblox fiend, not gonna lie. So yeah, the more you know.
Alrighty.
No.
Well, that's it from me. I'm going to end the stream now.